Hey, the cheer and stun squad for the Mustangs of Mtn Crest out on the floor right now. We'll take a look and a listen.
Let's give it up for the Mtn Crest Cheer and Stunt Squad.
Performing here at the half for the appreciative home fans. Pretty good crowd here in the gym here in Hiram. Mtn Crest
And now it's time
playing host to Logan. The game of the week. The game of the week on the Valley Channel. Brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness. Never give up. Aggies Sports Grill, the place to be. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Magic Moon Toys, come check out Pee Wee's Sweet Shop. Sports Academy and Racket club, your results, your life. Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. The Mountain Sports Medicine, stay in the game. U&I Furniture, it's always a better buy at U&I. C. Needham Jewelers, middle of the block, sign of the clock. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank. ARS Flood and Fire Cleanup will fix your disaster. Cache Valley Specialty Hospital, you do have a choice in emergency care. Finn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley's audio and video specialists. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. 26-25, Mtn Crest leads Logan at the half.
Sports Academy, your club, your results, your life.
And when it comes right down to it, we've been in business over 50 years. That's one of the reasons why, is because we service our product here. And you don't want to have to try to put your 60-inch TV in the back of your truck and haul it to Salt Lake for service. Anything that's bought here, we'll service it here and take care of it. If you buy it here, of course, we can deliver it, set it up, show you how to operate it. If you choose just to take it home, we'll explain that to you ahead of time. We'll sell you the proper cables. If you have questions, call us back. We want you to get the best picture and sound you can get for the purchase you've made.
How do you, Old Grist Mill? Old Grist Mill Bread Company, Ogden, Brigham, Logan.
Hey, we're here with Jim Crosby. I almost called you coach. And it's not bad enough that you're tall, you're also wearing cowboy boots. Thanks a lot.
I've been accused of being a redneck the last little while.
Is that it?
That's a
I've
good
known
thing,
you.
though.
I've known you a long time, and I told you I thought it was funny. You know, you moved here a Florida kid, and shorts and T-shirts, and now you've got cowboy boots and cowboy stuff on. I know you've always liked the horses and everything, though.
Well, that's what I'm doing now, and I finally got time to enjoy it.
Well, that was my question. What are you doing with yourself on these cold winter nights if you're not out here hollering at people and throwing your tie around?
Well, not a lot's changed other than just not as many people who are after me, really. I'm here every night, but I'll tell you, I'm having a real good time with my family and my kids, and I'm getting to go do a lot of things with them. And I didn't realize how much fun it was to go do those things. You know, I got to go, you know, we go about once a week down to the indoor arena with our horses and ride, and to see the grin on her face makes it worth it. And she's told me several times, she was the one that cried when I quit, and now she's telling me every day she's glad she quit because we get to go do these fun things, so it's been worth it.
Well, I hope you don't mind. You know, I'm going to share something a little bit. Full disclosure, Jim and I went to high school together. Known each other a long time. We're good friends in high school. But, you know, I talked to you shortly after you made that decision. That was the first thing that you said was like, you know, I'm really looking forward to doing some things with my family. I think they're more upset than I am, but it's been a long time that I haven't been able to spend weekends or even other evenings with my family. So that's been really good. Hey, stay with me for a minute. We're going to go down to the sideline because Coach Buckmiller is with Lee Vaughn. Let's hear what they had to say about the first half. Lee?
Coach, I guess this is why they play the games. Tough game first half. Tell me about it.
Oh, for sure. We expected this when we come in. It's going to be about us sustaining with what we want to do and come out with intensity beginning this third quarter, and hopefully we start getting things going our way.
What'd you tell your kids about defense, offense at halftime?
Well, we knew we were going to have to play for 4 quarters, so we're looking for them to step up here in the third and press a little bit of intensity right here, and we'll see what we come up with.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Eric Olson.
All right, Coach Buckmiller, you know, holding on to that 1-point lead. What do you think about this ball game, this first half? On paper, you know, you'd think Mtn Crest would just walk away with this one easy, but they play the games on the floor, not on paper.
Yeah, well, I've stayed away quite a bit, so I'm trying not to follow things and that. But you know, just the little I do know, and the games I've watched a little while, it looks to me like this whole league's very even. I mean, I would be shocked if this league comes down to the final week to shake out who gets to go to state and things. So I know just in the conversations I've had with Coach Buckmiller, he worries about these things every night, and that's good. That's good for those coaches to have to worry that way. And this is the way the Valley should have it, is to have close games. You hate to see blowouts, and I know it's easy for me to say now because I'm out.
Yeah.
But you know, this Valley's got a special thing in their athletics, and this is a good thing for the whole Valley to see these close games and see these kids compete. And you know, Coach Brown, he's going to do a great job at Logan. I know Coach Buckmiller is going to do a good job here. It's kind of fun to see the young guys taking over now and doing good things.
Well, Coach Buckmiller, you know, there wasn't as much of a transition, I guess, with him being on your staff and everything for that long.
No, well, he was with me for 12 years, and you know, he was a very good assistant coach for me, and I fought real hard for him to stay here and to be a coach. I know he's done his time, but he studies the game, and he's going to put his whole heart into it. And I'll tell you, at this point in the season, we're real pleased with him and what he's doing with these kids.
Before we let you go, the Mustangs are missing close to 17 points a game with Alex Caressa being gone. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about where he's at and what he's doing?
Depends on who you talk to.
Depends on who you talk to, huh?
No, you know, Alex, he was blessed with the opportunity to get to go and play in a Polynesian All-Star game. I can't remember the exact term for it, but he's back in Los Angeles playing in a Polynesian All-Star high school football game, and he's been out there all week practicing with them. And we just felt like it was an important thing for him. I know his family did. That, you know, you don't get those opportunities very often. I remember when Jake played for me, he went on a recruiting trip to Oregon, and it was a good thing for him to do. That's his meal ticket. And he's getting to experience something that you wouldn't otherwise get to, and so he's out in California right now getting ready to play a football game.
Jordan Larson gets the bucket, and it looks like Tyler Crosby's going to maybe go to the bench with his third foul. Tyler Crosby's done a pretty good job filling in for Alex tonight, hasn't he?
I think so. You know, a lot of people think he's my son, but I'm not that old yet.
No, you're not yet.
But I thought he came out and played real well. He hit a three. He's starting to play with some more confidence. He's a good young kid. He's just a sophomore, but he's going to come along. He'll be a special player for us in the future.
Well, you got to find some kids, more kids that are big and tall like Cal Hanks. Sayama's three won't go. That's one thing that I haven't seen a ton of in the Valley, at least the south end, is great big tall guys.
Yeah, you'd kind of almost like to take the Skyview kids, all those big kids, and some of our guards and put it together and have a pretty good team, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But, yeah, they got some good big kids, but, you know, high school sports is what it is. That's the fun thing about it. These kids have such big hearts, and they play so hard. And size isn't always everything. It's just like I said, it's fun to watch these kids compete, and they give you everything you got.
Well, nobody gave you a chance last year when you were playing the Collinsworth kid in Provo in that semifinal round, and you beat them to go on to the championship. So maybe it isn't always about. A lot of times it's about the team more than the individual, almost all the time, unless you've got somebody that's super. But I'll tell you what, the Collinsworth kid's as good a kid as I've ever seen in Utah.
Well, I watch a lot of ball games on TV now, and there's a lot of kids playing. You know, the Wesley kid at Utah State, and you got him at BYU. There's the Davies kid at BYU too. Those are all kids we've coached against, and Utah's a special place with some real special kids that are very good ball players, and it's fun to see them be successful. And you know, this valley is like very special. It's like I said, it's a cool place. You know, you guys here doing TV and the radios and teams that come to visit us think this is just absolutely incredible. These facilities we have and the experience we provide for the community. It's a great thing and fun to be a part of.
Well, we appreciate the coaches and the schools always opening their doors to us and making us feel welcome. Thanks so much, Jim, and have fun with your, I guess, retirement from coaching, but we'll see you all the time.
That's right.
Jim Crosby, the athletic director here at Mtn Crest High School, longtime basketball coach. Thanks so much.
Thanks. Hey, I got to add real quick. Your son wanted to know if your mad hops in high school were true. I informed him they weren't.
You should have lied for me. You should have lied for me.
Thanks, Eric.
All right. Well, that one's swatted away, much to the delight of the Mtn Crest crowd here, but something that concerns the crowd a little bit more is that 29-27 score after Russell Murphy gets the basket down low to give Logan the lead back. Larson, the sophomore, starts the second half, and he's got 5 points here in the second half, in the third period. This is the largest lead of the game for Logan. Leave on back with me now.
Well, Logan playing at the same intensity he started the first half out with, and Coach Buckmiller pretty excited about a full 4 quarters of basketball, and that's either a foul or a travel.
It's neither one. Logan keeps the ball, so they let him go. Mtn Crest has turned the ball over 3 times here, and they reach called on Pickett.
Wow.
Recommended by Troy Pickett, his first personal second team foul.
Well, you got to think the officials have chatted about this at halftime, and that's what officials typically do. They talk about the game's rolling and some things they'd like to look out for in the second half. And in a rivalry game like this that's now getting very tight, they probably talked about that. Let's call it a little bit tighter.
Oh, and Pickett picks up another as Cannon puts it in and will go to the line.
Basket is good. Foul committed on the shot by Troy.
On the big board, they only have Pickett for 2 fouls now.
Here's the foul right there. A little push with the body.
A little hip check.
The big board is what counts.
That's right.
Cannon's free throw, no good. Mtn Crest kind of in some danger territory here. Down by 7. Coach Buckmiller sees it. Says, let's talk about this a little bit.